a typical day would be for me to go through, security to get inside. And we had a school inside the facility. There were different buildings where the youth would live, their living quarters or whatever. There's a place for them to eat, a dining hall. There's a place for them to do recreation if they had indoor recreation. But then there was a school, and the youth would come to school just like any other youth would, and if you think about it with youth corrections, and the same with youth detentions, the whole idea is that they need to be going to school just like they would be doing if they were at home or in their communities, because that's what kids do. They go to school. And so the schools were staffed with teachers that would be teaching high school courses, all of that. And we would have school and then we would go home. And so, it's just in a different place. And definitely some different things that we would have to do. We would have to be careful of the types of materials we used, things like that, to make sure that everybody stayed safe. So it's not like we have scissors around, things that you don't really keep pens, things that we kind of take for granted, but we would limit that in a correctional environment. So, but other than that, that's school.
And is it like a one-room schoolhouse? And I know you can speak mainly for your facility, but is it, are they changing subjects with their multiple teachers throughout the day and there's electives, or is it more that there's one teacher going through?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
In our situation, they changed classes and they went from math class to history to English, just like high school. But in some detention centers where it's just, a small number of kids in a small space, they might have a place where they do school. And then, depending on how it's set up and who's running it, it might be that one room kind of schoolhouse where they're trying to do all of the things in one space.
Well, and I'm interested too, because you never know. I know there's probably maximum numbers that they can have in any facility, but with that being said, you don't always know, okay, we're going to have 5 10th graders and we're going to have 20 8th graders. So how do you organize by grade?
Well, we do some intake assessments when they come, when they come to us, and we get their school records from previous schools, and lots of times they had dropped out of school. So, we're trying to fill in all the things that we have that we can bring together to try to get a sense of where the student's achievement level is. And so, like I said, we're just kind of trying to fill in all the gaps and figure out what the student needs. And then we just go from there. Lots of times we might have someone who's 16 years old, but hasn't finished his freshman year, or doesn't have enough credits to, move to the next level. And, it's kind of sad because, we would have kids who their peers, their age appropriate peers, probably are juniors or, or seniors or whatever. But when they come in, they're like, I'm a freshman, I'm taking 9th grade English. Or it's like, yeah, because you haven't completed 9th grade English, or you haven't. So, we would just get them started, try to meet them where they were, and then, help them get as far as they could while they were with us.
Gosh, I'm just thinking through this as you're talking, and I'm thinking, I'm sure on one hand, it is hard to say, yes, you're this age, you're going to be with this group because, developmentally or skill level, this is where you're at, because you don't want to put them if you put them in a position where they can't do the work, that's just going to then snowball effect and cause other issues.
Yeah. And honestly, that's a huge problem.